Well, with less than a week to go until the start of the Australian Open, Adidas has unveiled its new range of sustainable tennis apparel. The clothes and footwear are inspired by the Great Barrier Reef, made entirely from ocean plastic.
So cool. A team of Aussie sporting icons are lending their support to the new range in a bid to help end plastic waste. They celebrated with a match in a very different style, not quite your average tennis court. It was built on a barge on the reef.
And for more, we're joined now by Thorpe and Jess Fox, live from Magnetic Island in Queensland. Oh, you two are so lucky. You get all the breaks. Tell us about the clothing. Does it feel like you're wearing plastic, Thorpe? Like, does it breathe?
No, the product itself is identical if you had something that was made, or virtually identical to something that's made from virgin plastic. So it feels the same, it breathes the same, it still has those kind of performance qualities that athletes would be looking for.
I love that you get this cool gear, but also you're kind of saving marine life as well. Jess, why is this cause so important to you?
I think we've seen the impact that plastic can have on our oceans, on the marine life. I learned a statistic recently that it's 1 truckload of plastic that gets dumped into the ocean every minute, basically. So it is super important to be doing something about it. And I'm incredibly proud to be partnering with Adidas and see what they're doing in this space and the innovation around the material, which really sort of shows their commitment to help end plastic waste.
So we're looking at pictures now of you playing a tennis match on a barge on the Great Barrier Reef. Oh my gosh, what a hard day at the office. Amazing. Thorpe, you went up against Jess yesterday. How was your backhand?
Actually, my backhand was probably my best shot that I had all day, and there was only one of those that were actually good. So I realised when I played tennis how good I was at swimming.
Thorpe, I mean, you've been doing this sort of stuff for a long, long time. You've been associated with Adidas for a long time. I mean, this is something a little bit different. Does it amaze you, this type of technology and how it's developed from nothing, essentially?
Yeah, for me, I've been with Adidas for more than 20 years, and moving into an area of sustainability has been fantastic. I went from being an athlete that wore performance equipment in the pool, and now I'm wearing something that is actually giving back to community and fits in with my morals, my ethics, and what's important. This is something where Adidas can use innovation to actually create a better product and something that is going to improve what we have, because we do have an issue with plastic, as Jess was saying before. We're finding it in the most remote beaches and some of the most beautiful locations, like where we are here today. And what we're trying to do with Parley Ocean-Made Plastic is trying to intercept before it even gets to the water, so that it doesn't break down and we have all of these problems even within our food supply.
Very cool.
Jess, at the moment, this is going to get attention. It's got both of you that are behind this campaign. I actually have some gear that is made from plastic. So it is around, but it's not widespread. What do you see happening with this? And because cost is going to be the major factor here for most people.
Yeah, I mean, wherever people can, I think consumers are looking at the way things are made now, the way they're consuming, the way they can help. So for me, it's all about performance. It's about the feel. It looks good. It feels good. And wherever possible, I think people will try and make those conscious.
Yeah, and the cost. If you buy a pair of Ultra Boost shoes that are actually made out of Parley plastics, they're virtually the same cost as what it would be to buy another pair of Ultra Boost. So it's something that Adidas has factored into it. This is important for them. It's important for consumers to actually get on board. And, that's part of the reason that we are promoting this. It isn't like we've created an elite product that only a few people can afford.
Yeah, you wouldn't even notice. Hey, so good to talk to a couple of Aussie legends like you two, and nice to see Penrith well represented there too. Nathan Cleary and, of course, you, Jess, being out at the Whitewater Centre all the time. Thanks so much, guys.
Cheers.
Thank you.